Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Rob, and I gotta say, on this channel, one of the most requested tricks that I get almost on a daily basis is inward heel flip. I really suck at inward heel flips, so I thought it would be a cool idea to just like learn it today. And I'm gonna be talking with you guys, I'm gonna be figuring this trick out in my head. So I guess this is like a trick challenge, inward heel flip trick challenge. Let's get warmed up, let's get loose, and let's start trying it. All right, so I'm all warmed up. I have like a slight kink in my hip. I probably should have stretched my hips longer, but whatever, you know, it's skating. It's kind of hard for me to get some heel flips, but I think I'm ready to try it. My one friend, Mike P-Wire, is like probably the best inward heel flipper on the planet, like no joke. And he always told me, like, when you do the trick, a lot of times you feel like your heel is gonna catch on the board, so you kind of try to get it out of the way. He said, just focus on flicking that way and just let the board roll off your heel and just go for it. So that's kind of what I'm gonna be thinking when I'm first trying this. But like I said, I really am not good at these, so let's just like do the work and work through the trick. So I'm kind of just trying to play with the trick, and I do this a lot, like when I'm figuring tricks out. I'm gonna try with my foot right here. I'm gonna just move it around. Just feel what works better, so. Kind of feels like this doesn't work. Foot right here, not working out. So I think we're gonna mess around in this range, in the middle. I think I'm gonna try to land on it. Feels like I'm not getting like a clean scoop. It feels like I'm kind of getting a flick. I don't know if I need to just pop harder and be more aggressive, or if I need to like do a more finesse of a scoop, because it feels like it's kind of doing the motion, it's under rotating the pop shove it part, and it feels like even though I'm getting the heel flip, it doesn't feel like a quick catch. So I don't know if I should just put more energy into it or work us on getting more of like a scoop, like more tension. So we'll just mess around with it more. Kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels like I need to put way more tension on the scoop, and I need to actually flick more straight, because I feel like when I put more tension on the scoop and I flick how I'm flicking, I can feel it like wanting to spin, but it doesn't spin, if that makes sense. So I think I need to put way more tension on the scoop and effort, but the front foot needs to either flick more aggressively or kind of like help whip the scoop around, if that makes sense. now I'm kind of like having a predicament of like, when I give it a scoop and a pop, like a really nice one, and I really feel my heel flick off the corner, like my friend Mike was saying, it forms it real nice, but then I catch it under rotated, and I have the issue of like, I feel like I can get it if I do a little pivot, or if I pop it even higher, I'll catch it sucked up and I'll shifty it in the air. And I don't know if that's like what I should be going for, like doing it where I catch it kind of under rotated and bring it to, or I need to keep playing with my leverage. And if because one of them I kind of did a quick little flick to the side and it seemed like it came around. So I'm just kind of like having to figure out what's a better method. If I should flip it up, catch it like this and turn it, or get like a lot of tension on the scoop and do a quick little flip to just whip it around. So I think I'm gonna try getting a nice, quick, powerful scoop and a quick little flick out and moving my foot to just fully rotate it, nice and smooth. I think I'm gonna mess around with that. You're so frustrating. It's like the more I get into it, I get more confused of like what I should do. Keep figuring it out. I think that one was it. That felt pretty good. I think I'm starting to get the feeling of it. I'm still kind of like totally confused because I'm kind of just loosening up and just kind of, but that one felt as if, don't pop hard, like not a lot of pop action going on. It's more of a very like precise quick popping and scooping motion. Like you want to pop it quickly and scoop it, but not a lot of force. And then the front leg, the heel flip, starts to flip, and it's almost like you build that pressure. And then as the board starts to rotate, you give yourself a real finesse, like light flick. Because I noticed when I was popping it lightly with a lot of tension, I tried to do a quick little flick, it wasn't working. But then when I tried to really feel my heel flip flick off the corner, it kind of just popped up into my legs and I was doing it, but I wasn't fully rotating it. This one felt like a quick, precise pop. I gently flick my foot off the corner, like slowly, so that tension builds up. And then right before my foot is about to stop the rotation, it just gently grazes off the corner. It's like a quick and precise pop and then delay a heel flip at like a nice 45-degree flick. I mean, that's what it felt like. So let's try to do 2 more perfect ones in slow motion and we'll get a little recap to see if that explanation is like, works. Oh my God, we did it! Ah! Woo! Okay, I am freaking exhausted. I am sweating so hard, but that last one, I think it was pretty good. It felt really nice. Okay, so The last one, I really like felt it, I think. So what I gotta say about this is like, you need to be really light-footed on both of your feet. Like your back foot, you have to be really light-footed. Your front foot, you have to be really light-footed, and your balance should be equal. It's like some tricks you want to put more weight on your back foot, more weight on your front foot. With this one, I think you need to put your weight even on both of your feet. And with the scoop, it needs to be like a very precise and quick scoop. Don't pop it down hard. It's almost like you want to apply a lot of pressure and have your foot like kind of on that side corner, and you need to pop down to the ground like really quickly and give it like a good scoop. Like scoop it backwards really hard. Now the front foot, I think actually this is what made the trick for me. Have it set up like I did in the video. I'll flash a clip of the foot setup. So what you need to do is, it's a late flip. That's all it is. And I don't think you really need to think about dragging it up and then flicking like I said earlier, because that last one, I did the scoop really quickly and precise. And then when the board was starting to turn, I'd say maybe at 45 degrees, I almost just flicked a straight heel flip. I flicked it off to the side like a little bit. And the only difference with the heel flip is instead of flipping like straight to kind of like get more of a boned heel flip, I flicked it slightly up. Because I noticed if you flick too straight, like your foot comes straight out, like too ninja, it makes the board like flip up into your legs like too quickly. So I flicked straight off to the left, but a little bit up. Like I kind of lifted my knee up as I flicked out, if that makes any sense. So a nice, quick, mellow pop with a really aggressive scoop. Wait a second for the board to start turning, and then you want to do a nice, lofty heel flip at an angle, like kind of up. Kind of pull your foot up and flick off at a slight angle, and the board should come around. The last one, there was like no pivot, and I caught it pretty good. You know, like I said, like I'm a student of the game just like you guys, and this is why skateboarding is the funnest sport in the world, because no matter how long you've been doing it, there's always times to improve. Like I've been doing this for 22 years and like I'm learning stuff every day. So thank you guys for commenting on that trick tip. Like really pushed me to learn a new one, and this type of video is probably the funnest for me to do because like I get to skate, you know? Like when I teach you guys, I've done those tricks before, but like I haven't done many inward heel flips like that were that good, and like you guys forced me to do that, so thank you. Shoot me more comments, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.